Forensic officers are likely to be at the scene for days as they carry out a meticulous search for clues. Meanwhile, police are carrying out door-to-door inquiries in the area as they look for the murder weapons and whoever carried out these horrific murders. Well, the officers who were manning the incident room here in Newcastle are hoping that tonight's reconstruction will provide that answer and help catch the killer. Anyone with information should contact either Northumbria Police or Crime Stoppers. The number of infections in hospitals across the North East has fallen, but it needs to reduce even more. And that's the aim of this new campaign, to get everyone, doctors, nurses, patients and visitors like us, to wash their hands before coming onto the wards. The friends and family of the victims wept in the public gallery as the jury returned its verdict after 3.5 hours. They found Neil Crampton guilty of 4 counts of murder by majority verdicts of 10-2. As they were read out, Crampton didn't react at all. Police say from the outset he's shown no emotion and no remorse. This is the telephone call he made to the police shortly after the murders.
Lesley McNish is there now. Lesley.
Thanks. Well, they've certainly had a lot to discuss here today. There was that share price drop to £1.76. Then the Treasury issued a statement to the Stock Exchange. And then this was followed by scathing comments from the chairman of the Commons Select Committee about how Northern Rock has conducted its business. Needless to say, none of this is looking very good for the Rock's recovery. Thanks. Well, this afternoon, Northern Rock's 6,500 staff received messages of thanks and support from their bosses. They were also given double pay for the overtime they'd worked during the crisis. Now, this all follows the meeting that they had here with the Union Unite yesterday. Today, it was Northern Rock's turn to receive some rather hefty support from the rugby players, its sponsors. Newcastle supporters had one aim today, and that was to get their message across. Some have boycotted the game completely. Others were happy to stage their own demonstrations. But for all of them, the message is the same. There are 10 finalists and they've been chosen from the 3,000 bands and musicians who uploaded their songs onto the website 2 months ago. And they all have 2 dreams: stardom and helping to raise money for teenagers with cancer. As you can see, Alfie's a picture of health today. But when he was a puppy, he was so badly neglected that vets say that it stunted his growth both emotionally and physically. And that means that he'll forever be a puppy. The Place of Execution is due to be screened on ITV1 in the autumn. But if you can't wait till then, there's always the book. And just to prove how difficult ice dance really is, here are my very first steps on the ice. Well, the Russian Ice Stars will be performing Beauty and the Beast here at the Theatre Royal until Saturday. And who knows, if Olga and Andrei will give me lessons until then, I should just about be able to stand up on my own. Lesley McNish, ITV Tyne Tees, Newcastle.